Once upon a time, in a small town in the United States, there was a boy named Sam. Sam was a friendly and outgoing person who had many friends. He was known for being kind, compassionate, and always willing to lend a helping hand to those in need. One day, Sam's friend John got into an argument with another boy, Alex. The argument quickly escalated into a physical fight, and soon a crowd had gathered around them, cheering them on. Sam didn't like seeing his friends fight, and he knew that violence was never the answer. He tried to intervene and stop the fight, but the crowd pushed him back, and he was unable to get through. As the fight continued, Sam noticed that some of his other friends were standing on the sidelines watching silently. They didn't try to stop the fight or speak out against the violence. After the fight was over, Sam was disappointed and upset with his friends. He couldn't understand why they hadn't spoken up or tried to stop the fight. He remembered the words of Martin Luther King Jr. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Sam realized that by staying silent, his friends had allowed the violence to continue. He knew that he needed to talk to them and encourage them to speak up against violence and injustice. The next day, Sam invited his friends to a meeting. He explained to them that it's essential to speak out when they see something wrong happening, even if it's not easy or popular. He reminded them of the impact their silence could have on others and the world around them. Sam's friends listened to his words, and they were inspired by his bravery and courage. They realized that they had a responsibility to speak out against violence and injustice, and they promised to do better in the future. From that day on, Sam and his friends became advocates for peace and nonviolence. They spoke out against bullying and violence, and they encouraged others to do the same. Their actions had a ripple effect throughout the town, and soon others joined their cause. The town became a safer and more peaceful place, thanks to the courage and determination of Sam and his friends. As the years passed, Sam never forgot the lesson he had learned from Martin Luther King Jr.'s words. He knew that silence could be just as harmful as violence, and that it was up to him and others to speak up and make a difference. And so Sam lived the rest of his life as an advocate for peace and nonviolence.